this is Nina again from Y-Axis Coaching. Today's module will be the reading module that we are going to focus on with some essential tips. So let's get started with some important points to help you with your reading module. Firstly, note the instructions. Every question type comes with its own set of instructions, so pay careful attention to that. The instructions, if you note, will always be highlighted and in big font so that you don't miss out on it. Next, read the questions. Sometimes the students make the mistake of reading the passage first and then going to the questions and then coming back and looking for the information in the passage. This way, you'll end up wasting time. Remember, you have limited time. You have to answer 40 questions in 60 minutes. So it always makes more sense to read the questions first, and then you'll know exactly what information you're looking for within the passage. Next, once you read the question or the statement, what you need to do, this is such an important step. You need to identify the key word or the key phrase, or what the sentence or the question is asking you about. What is the sentence asking you to identify from the passage? So that is something that you need to zero in on. When you do that correctly, you will also be able to find the correct answer from the passage. Next, skim the passage. You need to use the methods of skimming and scanning alternatively wherever applicable in the reading module in order to find your answers quickly. Skimming simply means that you don't really read every single word from the passage. You just glance through it just to get the overview or the overall meaning of the passage. Next, pay attention to the introduction and the conclusion. A lot of your answers will be located here because the introduction and the conclusion give you the main theme or the main gist or the central idea of the given passage. And most of your answers will be related to that. Next, do not leave any questions unanswered or blank. Yes, this is important. There is no negative marking in the reading module or in any of the other modules in the IELTS exam. Therefore, what do you have to lose, right? If you take a guess and answer all the questions, even if you aren't able to find the answer, take a guess because you have nothing to lose. At the worst, what can happen? You'll just get a 0, but you won't get a -1. Therefore, never leave anything unanswered or blank. The next point, check your answers. A lot of the questions will require you to check whether your answers fit in with the questions grammatically as well as logically. It should make grammatical sense. It should connect to the question, given question grammatically, as well as it should make common sense. It should have a connection with the given question. So this is an important backup plan. Sometimes you could, by adopting this, you could easily tell whether your answer is correct or not. If it doesn't answer your question grammatically, obviously means you've selected the wrong answer. So don't ever leave out this step. The next, practice makes perfect. As with everything else in life, in this case too, the more you practice, the more confidence you will gain and your answers will have less errors. Practice, practice, and keep practicing till you're perfect. Next, and lastly, focus. Make a list of those question types which you find challenging. Make a list of the question types which you find you're constantly getting wrong, and focus more on those questions as compared to the other ones. There are 14 question types in the reading module, and you should ensure that you practice all of them multiple times. Keep watching this space for more. We'll be back with more tips to help you with the IELTS exam. So this is Nina signing off for now. Take care and goodbye.